Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is some more of the Dream Machine. Now last time it took us a while, but I finally managed to figure out exactly what to do. So we've linked the two dreams, we've linked Selma and Martin's dreams using this very thin thread. Now I've got to prove I can do magic, so I think if I go over to the corner first, since the twig is nice and separated, then if I separate it's nice and secured. So if it's the twig I shot from Selma's dream, so if I make myself small like I've just done, go into the passage, I reckon I can crawl across the void. But this is going to take some time, so I'm going to eat a donut and bear with. Or I'm not going to eat my donut because the game does that. They're very clever. It's a shame, it was a nice donut. Krispy Kreme. Thank you to my girlfriend who bought that for me. But right, okay, so I've crossed the void. So I reckon now I will have the gun. Yes! So now I can go and talk to the witch and make myself small, which means she'll teach me about magic, which means that I can finish this thing off. Not quite sure what I need the magic. What do I need the magic for again? I don't remember. Either way, I need the magic, and that's the important thing. I can't exactly remember what I'm doing. I only played it like an hour ago at most, maybe a bit less. Right, I'm now back at the witch's house, so I can jump into the witch's house. And I can use the gun on myself, presumably, and make myself tiny. That's it, child! Seems you know magic after all. Pretty impressive stuff, I might add. What type of ingredients did you use for that potion? Rosemary and rose petals? Stuffed animal fur? Hold on, I'll show you. I used this gun. Sound like anything I've seen before. Pretty sweet, eh? Don't know how you can get hold of such a thing, but I suggest you be careful with it. Fear and doubt emanates from it. So, will you teach me the potion you mentioned earlier? Of course, dear. Making it will be tricky. I'm out of ingredients. Figures. All the ingredients can be found here in the forest. Here, let me give you the recipe. Right. Come back here once you've found them and I'll instruct you how to make the brew. Thanks. Okay, right, I've remembered what I need the potion for as well. It's so that I can get bigger and traverse the stairs. Right. Acorn, burnt limestone, water lily stamen, dirt from a fresh grave, and a dove egg. Well, I've got the dove egg. I need an acorn, burnt limestone, water lily stamen, and dirt from a fresh grave. Well, we know how to get the fresh grave. Right. So, let us now. Oh, she closed the door behind her. Okay. Oh no! Hold on! No! Let's do this the sensible way. And get her to teleport me somewhere. Right, you teleport me to the squirrel. Hello again, Victor. Have you found all the potion ingredients? No, not yet. Is there anything else, dear? Yes, can you fling me to another part of the forest? Of course, child. Where do you want to go? The squirrel tree, please. Very well. Off I go. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Right. Trying to see the witch, eh? Guess you're not in the mood for visitors. No, I asked her to fling me here. Uh-huh. Hello again. I'm looking for something. Like what? Did you mention acorns earlier? My treasure? My holiest of holies? What's it to you? I need one for a recipe. Just one? You sure? I only need one. I suppose I can spare one acorn. I mean, it's only taken me a year to collect them all. Probably alright with what I've got, if the winter isn't too harsh this year. So, where'd you keep them? In my nest at the foot of the trunk. You'll have to get it yourself, though. Can't move with these old maimed legs. Seen some burnt limestone. Used to be a limestone quarry here in the valley. Heard that shut down after an accident. What a shame, really. Any dove eggs? Can't say I have. Eggs don't do it for me. I know the dove egg anyway. Water lily. Have you tried the pond? Yes. Wonderful. You know where to find me if you need me. Examine the hole. Small hole at the base of the trunk. Seems to continue below the ground. I'm too big to fit through. Of course you are. Yoink! How did you become so small? That's amazing. Never seen magic like that before. Well, this is pleasant. We're inside a squirrel's house. Again, a lovely set, a well thought out game this, and a well made game. I've got to be honest, I'm a massive fan of this. Pick up an acorn. It's too big to pick up and too heavy to roll. How am I supposed to get out of here? Can I use the... Nothing happened. So I'm going to use it on myself. How am I supposed to get out of here? Should push me if I land myself here. How am I supposed to do that then? May have to come back to the acorn. So acorn, burnt limestone, dove egg, water the stem and dirt from a fresh grave. Okay. How am I supposed to do that then? How am I supposed to do that then? Interesting, interesting. This game, she gets... It's a really impressive trick you got there. You should take that on the road. You'd make millions. I'll be your manager. What do you say? I'll think about it. Right. So let's go and get the fresh grave dirt, because everything else is by the castle, I think. But I don't know where the limestone quarry is. This bit's easy. Soil is still wet on top. I guess it won't hurt if I take... Whoa! My old friend, what are you doing here? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. That's alright. I wasn't sleeping to begin with. Oh? No. Something is wrong. My soul can't rest here, I'm afraid. What seems to be the problem? As you might have noticed, there's no marker for my grave. Once this mountain goes over, there'll be no way of telling I was ever buried here. No, if my MR is to mourn and pay their respect, that's why I can't sleep. You want to find your grave marker? Would you do that for me? Can't be any old cross, though. I want something to commemorate who I was in life. Something with a statue and radiance. I'll see what I can do. I'm guessing I can't take grave dirt. Found a suitable marker yet? No, I'm still looking. Remember, it can't be any old cross. I'll see what I can do. Right. Well, there was this thing out here, wasn't there? I mean, is that just... There's nothing inside. Ah, right. Okay. Can I use the staff? What's that? Never seen something quite like it before. It's an artifact I found in another dream. An artifact from beyond dreams. I like the sound of that. This is a suitable marker for my grave. You've fulfilled my task. I can finally rest easy, knowing I won't be forgotten. Now I can finally find peace in the eternal embrace. All my blessings, my dear friend. Right, so we've done that. Okay, wonderful. Pick up the grave dirt. So I've got some dirt. That's good. I've got dirt. Now, what I need is some burnt quicklime. Some burnt lime. An acorn, which I know where the acorns are, and I need to figure out how the hell I'm going to get them out of there. Now I wonder... Aha! There's a hole! Yes, I thought so. I did wonder. Right, now I'm into this thing. Boosh, there we go. So you finally come for me. Sorry? Surprised you managed to get past my barricade, but in a way I'm relieved. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it. Do what? Cut me open like all the others. Take what you came for. Then leave me alone. Honestly, you look half mummified anyway, mate. I intend to sleep through this era, and the one after. You've got it all wrong. I'm not the organ thief. Then what are you doing here? Another gloater here to mock and jest? Leave me to be molested in peace. My name is Victor Neff. I'm not here to mock you. I came to stop the organ thief. Oh dear. Just what the world needs. Another hero. Oh, excuse me. Who are you? My name's Jerome. At least it used to be. Don't know what people call me these days. Probably something unflattering. What are you doing in here? I'm hiding until the trouble dies down. My kind always gets persecuted when people start losing their limbs. Your kind? I'm a vampire, Victor. Don't be alarmed. I'm too weak to move during hibernation. I couldn't hurt you even if I wanted to. In fact, you're safer in here with me. Out there, either thief will get you, or the lynch mobs will. But I've erected a barricade to keep people out. You're welcome to share this hut with me. Understand if you don't want to, though. Many people consider my presence to be unsettling. What's it like being a vampire? Immortality is not what you might think. After a while, you feel as if you've seen everything before. People start merging into an indistinguishable lump of petty needs and petty problems. That sounds awful. That's why I hibernate through most of it. When will you come out of hibernation? When times are better in a century or two. Every once in a while an era comes along where I feel at home. A moment in time where truly new ideas are welcome. That's when I leave my hiding place and start living again. Those moments are very rare, though. What's wrong with this era? The age is for small-minded, dead-eyed thinkers, for clock watchers and bean counters, insect minds with insect agendas. What makes you think you're safe in here? I barricaded the entrance so no one can get in, and no one knows I'm here, so they won't come looking. What about me? You have an honest face, Victor. I'm sure you won't tell anyone. I managed to get through the barricade. You cheated. I saw you use some kind of magical artifact. I doubt there are many of those around. If that's what it takes to get in, I figure we're pretty safe. I noticed a weakness in your barricade. Really? There's a hole in the roof of this place. I saw that earlier, but I don't think it's big enough for a person to get through. Look big enough to me. You're trying to make me feel insecure. I'll believe I'm safe here until you prove otherwise. I'm trying to stop the organ thief. How are you going to do that? I don't know yet. If only I knew where he'd strike next. Then maybe I could ambush him or something. Sounds like a good way to get maimed. Don't tell anyone I'm in here. I won't tell anyone you're in here. Examine sausages. Someone else has seen this on the floor. Somebody's left a cup here. It's got a huge crack in it from years of misuse. Examine the kiln. It's an old kiln. Ash and powder covers the bottom. If I'm not mistaken, this is burnt limestone. Yes! Just what I need. By pure luck. By pure luck. So I've now got... So hold on, that's good. That's good. I managed to get limestone. Done. Dove egg I know where to get from. Dirt from a fresh grave. Dirt. I need water lily stamen and an acorn. And how am I going to do these? And then make myself small. No, I can't. Why can I only move that lily pad? Now what? Do I just swim out there and nip it? Please, mister, you mustn't do that. Why not? A curse rests over the tarn. The things you drop in, you never get them back. If you jumped in, you'd never come back to the surface again. Oh. So I need some way to get across there. See if I can talk to the girl even when I'm small, see if she gives me anything. I thought this episode would be a bit more progressive than there'd be a bit more progression in this episode. Hello? Don't think she can hear me. No, I'm probably too small. Hello? Hello, mister. You two, John? Can you fly? No. It's going to be tricky. You can't swim here, you know. Why is that? Lots of people died here once. You can hear the sounds whisper on a quiet night. Some say the tarn is bottomless. The things you drop in, you never see again. The dead keep it as tribute. They latch onto it and pull it under. If you jumped in, you never reach the surface again. You'd be forever falling into the pitch-black heart of the tarn. Nothing to go on. How the hell am I supposed to fly? I've got to fly to prove that. Do I need more pixies? Maybe the pixies can help? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Right, I did look at a walkthrough. But the game sort of... It did give me a hint, but it wasn't a massive hint. What I've got to do is I've got to... Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. What I've got to do is I've got to sell out the vampire to these guys. Any news? Have you found any leads? I'd like to report my findings. What have you found? There's a vampire hiding in the derelict hut by the lake. A vampire? Are you sure? He's hard to spot from the outside, but I know he's there. That explains a lot. It's the best lead we've had so far. Let's get over there and stake his heart. With extreme prejudice. Right, so, stay out of trouble, son. Then I'm going to go and attack the vampire. I don't know what I have to do after that. That was the only clue I got myself. So, the vampire's house is up there. Don't know what this is going to achieve, but I'm sure it'll achieve something. No, that's not where the vampire's house is, Chris. You have, for God's sake, humble. Oh! See you at the vampire's house. They found me. You told them I was here, didn't you? No. What do you mean, no? I've been hiding here for a year, and the very same day you showed up, they found me without even looking. They knew I was in here. Well, I might have played a part in this. Judas! How much did they pay you? I needed to prove my point. You're not safe. People know you're here. Yeah, they'll never get through my barricade. As long as it holds, I should be safe. This is the end for you. You returned, Victor. Be careful out there. Right. Well, I need to leave the shack somehow. Do I have to become a vampire to fly? What are you doing? We're trying to get this bastard to come out. Are you sure he's the thief? He's the only one in the valley who hasn't been attacked. He's hiding from us. And he's a frickin' vampire. It's simple deductive reasoning, son. There's only one suspect. There's only one perpetrator. Now step back and let justice take its course. Oh, God. Now what do I have to do? Now what? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I didn't even really need to look at the walkthrough. I just saw the picture, the freeze frame that it was on. And there's something missing from this picture. Right. Back to the witch's house. So we get back at the witch's house. I climb the ladder. Steal the egg. Hopefully now. I don't want to climb the ladder. I've already collected an egg. Well, I need that ladder. I need that ladder. Ah, I felt sure I could just take the ladder. Oh God. Oh, right. Okay. Let's think. Let's think. I'm an absolute idiot. I think I've done something in the wrong order. Hopefully this game will let you get away with that. Actually, no, hold on. No, I don't need to go there. I need to speak to the old lady. I need the staff to get one of the ingredients. I still don't know how I'm going to friggin' fly. But yeah. Just fucking talk to... Oh, again, Victor. No, I haven't got all the potion ingredients. Come on, come on! I'm starting to get frustrated now. Where do you want to go? The graveyard. Right, I've got the staff, so I can put the staff back. Just need to borrow it for a second. Oh, I still don't know how to do this bloody vampire, though. I don't know how to make him believe that that's dangerous. Oh, but right, anyway, this bit I have to use the lily, use the staff on some of the lilies and move them around to create a path. Oh no, yes, we know this, we know this. Sorry, YouTube, I am just a little bit frustrated at myself for not being able to do this. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, have I got to get... right, okay. One last lily pad. There we friggin' go. What? Get... Oh, come on, walk. Oh, you need to be small, don't you? Idiot. I think I've figured out how to get the acorn out as well. I think I've just about figured that one out. Right, so stamen, egg, thingy, and now I need acorn. Now, acorn. I need to go back to what's her name's house, Selma's house, because I need to get some more yarn. So I reckon if you wrap it around the acorn, you can drag it out. I'm starting to get to the logic of this game. I'll see you back at the acorn place. I'm only going to collect some yarn from Selma, so see you in a second. Right, so back at the... Right, so we're back inside the squirrel's place now. Now I think if I throw some yarn around one of these... Wonderful. You've tied some yarn around it, so let's pull it out. So if I go out there with the yarn trailing behind me, I'll just drop the yarn here. I can then make myself bigger, move away and pull the yarn. There we go, I've got an acorn. I've got all the ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful, that's all I need. That's all I need. Sod the vampire, he can wait. He can absolutely wait. I've got to do this quickly because I'm actually heading out tonight. And my girlfriend is on her way to pick me up. So, Witch's house, this way. Just want to make the post and then we'll finish this off in another episode. It might be a very short episode, the next one, but I want to do this first. Just need to get changed as well. Going out to a theatre, so I need to... Right, I've got all your ingredients! Hello again, Victor. You found all the ingredients for the potion yet? I think so. Then what are you waiting for? Throw them in the cauldron and mix yourself a brew, alright? Was there anything else, dear? No, let me just... Grave dirt. Yes, I'm going to, Witchy. Stop talking to me. For God's sake, Victor is in a rush, Victor is in a rush, Witchy. Use the egg. Use the water lily stamen. No, don't eat it. Put it in the cauldron, you fool. There we go. Right. Put the acorn into the cauldron. The cauldron to turn into a slimy liquid. That's a good sign. Pour some into a flask so you can take it with you. Don't drink it in confined space or you might end up causing havoc. Doesn't sound very reassuring. Magic seldom is, my dear. Why don't you go outside and give it a try? But we will do that in the next episode because I have to go. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Not just to me, check out the game as well in the description below. It's well worth it. I know I got annoyed at it earlier, but that's not its fault. That's me being annoyed at me for not knowing what I have to do. So, thank you very much for watching. I was me, that was the Dream Machine. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. I think this lag is a ruse.
That's for killing my friend Nate.
What?